What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Car Hub. Toyota is bringing the CHR back to the US market, but this time, it's coming back with a completely different personality. This isn't the quirky little crossover you might remember. The 2027 Toyota CHR is returning as a sleek, fully electric crossover with a much more aggressive design, serious technology, and a performance-focused version that could make this one of Toyota's most interesting new models. So what exactly has Toyota changed? How powerful is it? What does the interior look like? And most importantly, is the new CHR actually worth getting excited about? Let's get into it. The first thing you'll notice about the new 2027 Toyota CHR is the design. Toyota has moved away from the old funky crossover shape and given the CHR a much more dramatic silhouette. It's lower, wider, sharper, and much more aggressive. The coupe-like roofline gives it a sporty appearance, while the short overhangs and muscular bodywork make it look more like a performance crossover than a traditional family SUV. And honestly, that's exactly what makes this new CHR interesting. It doesn't look like Toyota simply updated the old model. It looks like Toyota started over. Let's talk about the exterior in more detail. Up front, the 2027 Toyota CHR gets Toyota's latest hammerhead-inspired front design, with slim LED lighting and a much cleaner front fascia. The body lines are heavily sculpted, giving the crossover a wide and planted appearance. The roofline flows dramatically toward the rear, creating that fastback-style silhouette. And the rear design is just as aggressive. You'll find slim lighting elements, a sculpted tailgate, and a sporty bumper that gives the CHR a much more premium appearance. Toyota is also using aerodynamic design elements throughout the body to help improve efficiency. And because this is an EV, every little aerodynamic detail matters. The result is a crossover that looks sporty without going completely over the top. Now let's get to the biggest change. The new 2027 Toyota CHR is fully electric. Toyota has developed the new CHR around its modern battery electric architecture, with all-wheel drive capability available depending on configuration. And that's a huge difference compared with the CHR many buyers remember. For the US market, Toyota has announced the CHR BEV with a larger battery and dual-motor all-wheel drive setup. The performance-focused version is expected to deliver around 338 horsepower, giving the CHR much more performance than its styling might suggest. That means this isn't simply an efficiency-focused crossover. Toyota is clearly trying to make the CHR fun to drive as well. And with instant electric torque and all-wheel drive, the new CHR should feel very different from the previous generation. Of course, performance isn't everything. For an electric crossover, range and charging are just as important. Toyota has targeted a driving range of more than 300 miles for the new CHR in certain configurations. That would put it into a much more practical position for everyday drivers. Charging capability is also important, especially for people who regularly take longer trips. And Toyota is combining the CHR's aerodynamic shape with its electric powertrain to maximize efficiency. So the idea isn't simply to build a fast EV. It's to create an electric crossover that you can actually live with every day. Step inside the 2027 Toyota CHR and the transformation continues. The cabin has a much more modern, driver-focused layout with digital displays, a large central touchscreen, and a cleaner dashboard design. The coupe-like exterior doesn't mean Toyota completely ignored practicality. The interior is designed to provide comfortable seating for everyday use while still giving the driver a sporty environment. You'll also get modern connectivity and Toyota's latest safety and driver assistance technology. And that's important because this CHR isn't just trying to be a stylish EV. Toyota wants it to be a practical daily driver too. So, is the 2027 Toyota CHR worth getting excited about? I think it is. Toyota has taken one of its most recognizable compact crossovers and completely changed the formula. You get a bold new design, a fully electric powertrain, available all-wheel drive, around 338 horsepower in the performance-focused version, a targeted range of more than 300 miles in certain configurations, and a much more modern interior. But the biggest story isn't any single number. It's the fact that Toyota is turning the CHR into something completely different. This isn't just an old CHR with a new battery. It's a new generation electric crossover designed to compete in a market that's getting more competitive every year. And if Toyota gets the pricing right, the 2027 Toyota CHR could become one of the more interesting compact electric crossovers for buyers who want something stylish, practical, and genuinely fun to drive. But now I want to hear from you. Would you choose the new electric 2027 Toyota CHR? Or would you rather go with another electric crossover? Drop your opinion in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to Car Hub, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next car review. This has been Car Hub. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.